Will the Houston Texans keep their playoff hopes alive? Welcome to Off the Gridiron, your Apollo HOU Houston Texans podcast. My name's Noah Outlaw. I am one of your hosts, as always, and I'm here with Garrett Harrelson. What's up, brother?
What's up? What's going on? I just did the fucking QB school thing.
Yeah. Hey.
JT Sullivan. Fuck yeah.
JT Sullivan with shout out to the QB school. Go check him out. Also, go check out Celebrity Mint and Zing Zang and Big City Wings. We'll show off more of their stuff later at the end of this episode.
Yeah, thank you for powering this episode.
Yeah.
This is a very important episode because we got a lot to get into about injuries, preview, like what we need to do to win the Texans, and also game predictions. And I gotta tell you, injury report looking better,
Yeah, looking a lot better. It's still kind of lengthy, but overall it's okay. Noah Brown didn't participate on Wednesday, which is interesting. Something to keep the eye on. Damian Pierce still isn't practicing. Henry To'oTo'o is still in concussion protocol. Jimmy Ward isn't practicing, and Robert Woods is not practicing. But everyone else.
I got today. Robert Woods is practicing.
Oh, good, good. So I'm looking at the Wednesday report currently.
Yeah, a few more. Yeah. So as of today, recording Thursday, November fucking 14th. Is that 16th? Holy shit! All right, fucking time is flying. Yeah, Robert Woods is practicing, and alongside other guys that are coming back. I believe you're right about Henry To'oTo'o. He's in concussion protocol.
Yeah.
Damian Pierce is still out, which we'll kind of get into the run game and
Noah Brown. Yeah, Noah Brown still didn't practice today, and also, but Larry Tunsil practiced, and Jimmy Ward didn't practice again.
And I believe Nico's back this week.
Nico did practice. Yes.
Yeah. That he also told someone, and they tweeted this. He told someone at Texans practice, "I am playing.
Good.
I am playing."
That'll be nice to have out there. So the Texans
yes.
take on the Arizona Cardinals this week. The Cardinals are 2-8. The Texans are sitting at 5-4. The Texans are sitting at a positive record, which is phenomenal to be above 500.
God, it feels so good.
It feels amazing. And the thing is about this game, though, is the Cardinals, a lot of people count them out, especially up until Kyler Murray, came back. But that's the thing. Kyler Murray's back. They didn't look too bad last week. Kyler Murray was 19 for 30, 249 yards and a pick, no touchdown. But he was shaking the rust off, and he kind of looked like Kyler Murray that we know.
Yeah, he made a few plays with his legs, a few plays with his arms, enough to get the dub last week against the Falcons. And I mean, they looked fine. They looked okay. I really do feel like that game was more about the Falcons, though.
Yeah.
They were kind of sliding. They benched Taylor Heineke in the game, brought in Desmond Ridder, lost on a walk-off field goal. And they had to be like, oh, Arthur Smith is still our head coach kind of thing. So, that's never a great sign.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, the Cardinals got, their first win with Kyler Murray in his first game back. That's something to watch out for because, a scrambling quarterback against this defense, against any defense really, is dangerous.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, here's the deal. The Texans theoretically should pretty easily win this game if they keep playing the way they have the last couple weeks against the Buccaneers and the Bengals and overall the way CJ Stroud has played all season. But I said that about the Falcons. I said that about the Panthers, definitely. And so I just don't know yet. I really want them to come in here and just handle business like they should. But there is a sneak. I do have this little, voice in the back of my head saying, no, the Texans are good, but they're going to show you this week that they're still kind of working on some things. I hope not. I don't think that's the case, but it is a fear that I have.
That's what it is. That's what it's like being a Texans fan.
Yep.
You're never fully convinced.
Yeah.
Even though you could be like full gun ho, we're going to go to the playoffs. We're going to win the AFC South.
Yeah.
Fuck this. Fuck them. Fuck the Jaguars. It's like but Kyler Murray and
Yeah,
James Conner,
exactly.
like, what if they go off?
Exactly.
Like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's what if somehow CJ has like a bad game or something? It's always like you're never fully convinced, but we should be taking care of business. We should be because I will say the Falcons and Panthers game were on the road. We're on the
Yeah.
road, and the Falcons game being earlier in the season, and the Panthers game being I mean, that game doesn't exist. We didn't even do an off the gridiron episode over
We
that.
didn't.
That game doesn't
That
exist.
game, it really it doesn't exist in my brain for sure, but it's still so infuriating because we
Just
just
win
should
that
have
one.
won.
We we lost by 2 points, bro. We lost the Falcons game by 1 point. That's why I'm like, those were just like close games that just got away from us, man.
Yeah.
And the last 2 weeks, bro, the Buccaneers and the Bengals game, we are absolutely trending upwards.
Yeah.
The momentum is building.
Hmm.
This the biggest win in the last few seasons. Maybe one of the biggest wins in Texas franchise history just happened.
Yeah.
Guys got to be feeling good after that. And now you're talking like MVP talk with
Yeah.
CJ and stuff, which I don't feel like that's like I don't feel like that's bringing him down or anything. I feel like
No.
he's like kind of like rising through that.
Yeah.
I I I really don't fear the Cardinals that much,
I don't fear the Cardinals either. I think the Texans are going to win the game, and I think they're going to take care of business. Especially because I love what CJ did. CJ called on Houston to, hey, get loud, come to the game,
Yeah.
because there's excitement. This excitement is the most excitement this team has felt since I don't know when. I mean, maybe 2019. 2019 divisional round. I mean,
Yeah.
there's hope in the air for a playoff push. For we have a quarterback who, it's obviously so early in his career, but he's doing things that no quarterback's ever done in the history of the NFL. There's
Yeah.
just some stuff brewing in Houston. And so CJ Stroud calling on Texans fans, guys, look, I know it's been tough, but look what we're doing. Come out, come show up, give us that home field advantage. I love it. I think that's going to be a big part of the win because I think the Texans are going to win. But also, all eyes are on the Texans right now. All eyes. The Texans are the biggest storyline in the NFL right now. I mean,
Yeah.
really, CJ
Easily.
Stroud in particular.
Maybe not easily, but I mean, yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
definitely. Yeah, maybe not easily, but they're the. I mean, they are. No, they are. They are the
I
biggest storyline in the
They're
league.
definitely the like surprise of the NFL so far.
Everyone is paying attention to the Texans right now. So you have
Yeah.
if you go in and even honestly, if we even struggle with the Cardinals, it's gonna be kind of a bad look. So
Yeah.
just come in and just hit them in the fucking mouth. I mean, just old school football. Hit them in the mouth and take care of business at home. That's really what needs. It's
Yeah.
that easy.
And um we can talk about like what we would need to do to win this game, obviously.
Yeah,
I You really, really have to you're gonna need Kyler to try to beat you with his arm.
yeah,
You're gonna need to try to do that because uh as we showed against the Bengals, Joe Burrow passed for like 350 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, he did that.
yeah,
But we still intercepted the ball twice.
yeah,
And the corners were able to apply enough pressure to the receivers, just enough to where their defense prevailed. We won the game based on our somewhat based on our defense.
yeah,
So the Bengals offense, Cardinals offense, you know,
yeah,
Derek needs to show up. Steven Nelson needs to show up.
yeah,
All the corners, DeAndre, Houston Carson,
yeah,
Shaq Griffin, Tavir Thomas, they all need to show up and uh, really just stop the run game because the run game will be their focal point. And
yeah,
then just after that point, just make Kyler throw it. Make him
yeah.
throw it.
Yeah, I mean, Kyler is the biggest wild card. Kyler Murray is that offense. There's no one on that team
Mhm.
that's a standout. I mean, Marquise
I
Brown
mean,
is fine.
James Connor's back, and he
James
had
Conner
a
is
pretty good game
fine.
against the Falcons.
They don't
Yeah,
have
he's good.
anybody on their offense that, on paper, terrifies you.
They got that guy, that tight end Trey McBride, and
Yeah,
you might be like, "Who? What the fuck?"
yeah.
No, that cracker can play.
No, he
No,
can. He's solid. But yeah, you're right though. Just make Kyler throw because Kyler. I mean, he threw a pick last week. He's still getting his bearings. He'll probably be a little more ready to go this week than he was last week. Obviously, this is his first game back, but still, and D'Amico knows how to do this. Put the pressure on Kyler hard,
Yeah.
hard, and just don't let him run around like a little kid who took something off the table that he wasn't supposed to have.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's what he does. Runs back and forth in the back. I'm like, knock that shit off. Don't let that happen, and then you can win. You can win the game. But Kyler is
No,
dangerous. Don't
yeah.
underestimate him.
Yeah. I mean, he's dangerous outside the pocket. I mean,
Mhm.
he can even like sling it across like down the field when he's like running to his left and right. Like, yeah, no, he's a great thrower of the
Mhm.
football
Yeah,
on the run. So
he
there's
dropped a
going to be
couple
at least,
dimes last week.
yeah, yeah, no, absolutely. He was still like pumping that shit.
Hmm.
And there's going to be at least one time in this game. I have one little take. There's going to be at least one time in this game where it's like 2nd and 18. He's going to scramble for a first down.
Yeah,
Just wait for it. Wait
yeah,
for it. And it's gonna be like, fuck, you can't let that fucking happen, dude.
yeah.
It's what I'm with a beer in my hand. I'm gonna say that.
Whoa,
That's
yeah,
you
you hit
can't
him
let
with the.
that
Hey, if I
happen.
was out there, I wouldn't let that happen.
Yeah, I'd get his ass on the floor, dude.
Yeah, I'll set my
Like,
beer down right now. I'll go run some routes.
yeah,
I'll
fucking
go rush that edge.
between the white lines, I'm a different person. I'm a different kind of athlete. No, I mean, yeah, you just be careful with Kyler. And with our offense against their defense, I have no worries. I have no worries.
No,
They
no,
their defense ranks the bottom three in
yeah,
the league, in most categories. Just go out there and don't play mistake-free football.
yeah,
You don't have to get the big plays going. I don't want like, the game plan. We need to take shots and go with the deep ball all the time. No, it's fucking medium passes, short passes. Just get the ball down the field and score a few touchdowns, and then I think we'll be fine.
yeah.
Mistake-free football.
What I most ideally, and this is obvious, but also it's something that hasn't really been said this year, hasn't been predicted or really been a valid hope. But I really need the Texans to blow them out of the water. I mean, I'm talking like I want I'll get to my final score prediction because I have one. I need it to be a fucking beatdown because that's really what's going to send a message to the league. Because there's a lot of
Hmm.
people looking at us like looking at the Texans right now, saying, "Damn, they're good. They're scary." CJ Stroud's of course phenomenal, but are they for real? And I want this Cardinals team to come in and just get absolutely steamrolled. And I
Yeah,
think that is what needs to happen for a lot of reasons. And I just think it's a message to the rest of the AFC that hey, look, shit is not going to be easy. If you have to play the Houston Texans, you better get fucking ready.
yeah, and they made that pretty clear the last 2 weeks. The Texans have arrived. I think
Yeah,
that after that game-winning touchdown to Tank Dell, I think there was like, all right, we have arrived. And what do we hear about November football? You know what kind of team you have right around November and Thanksgiving.
yeah,
So if the Texans are the playoff contender that we think they are the team that we think they can fucking win the AFC South and lap the Jaguars and win the AFC South, then you're right. They need to like not have a close game, not have a nail biter or anything.
yeah,
Go in there and take care of business. This doesn't need to be like a walk-off field goal kind of game, tied in the fourth quarter. This needs to be like we take a lead and we keep the lead kind of game.
yeah,
I don't even need to be like a blowout. I don't need to be like, oh, we win by fucking, win by 20 points or something. Win by two scores, win by 14 points,
yeah,
win by 10. I don't care. Win by two. Like, as long as we're win by two scores, take the lead, keep the lead by two scores. We're golden, dude. You're
yeah.
playing good football.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I agree. I just win. Also, I mean, at the end of the day, just win, and let's let the Jaguars like because now we're at this point of the season where I've been off and on if I cared about really the AFC South because I was in on it. I was like, oh, maybe we can make the playoffs. Maybe we can win the division. Then we lost to the Panthers, and I kind of took a step back. And I was like, all right, we got a little overzealous. But then they had that win against the Bucks. They beat the Bengals, and I'm fully back in it. So now I'm just like, get the win and just hoping for the Jags to lose. Also, I need the Colts to start falling off. Wrap it up.
Uh,
Why are they involved? They don't
the
need to be
Colts.
involved.
Let me. All right. I'm on my AFC South hater shit.
Yeah.
I have been all season long. I don't have an ounce of respect for the Jaguars. I don't, especially after like playing. I know the Texans can play better against the 49ers than the Jaguars
Yeah.
did.
100%.
Fuck those guys. All right.
100%.
The Jaguars, I already said I don't have an ounce of respect for them. And I might be fucking biting my tongue. I might be like knocking on wood right around 2 weeks we're a week and a half when we play them, but it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
We'll get there when we get there. I don't have an ounce of respect for them. Titans are dead. I don't care. They have a
Titans are
rookie,
so dead, dude.
worst rookie. I don't care. And the Colts, they're 5-5, but their success is not sustainable. It's
No.
not. They can't sustain that kind of success
No.
with Gardner Minshew at quarterback. You cannot. Like
No.
they just barely beat the Patriots. I mean, I don't know if you saw that Germany game, but
It was awful.
I thought both teams should have lost.
Yeah.
You know, the game ended 10-6, and like it just I mean, they might be. They're right. Are they on bye week? Do they have a bye this week?
The Colts, I think they do have a bye.
Oh, nice. All right. Hey, man. Colts have a bye week, and then they play fucking dude. Are you saying the Colts have a fucking easy schedule? Are the Colts about to be a fucking playoff contender?
They play the Buccaneers next week, and I think they lose to the Buccaneers.
They play the Buccaneers, Titans, Bengals, Steelers, Falcons, Raiders, Texans. So it's
They got an iffy schedule. I mean, they're. I'm not worried about the Colts. Here's the deal. I'm not worried about them at all, as in when it comes to the division. But what I am annoyed by is when you look at the standings right now. They have like the same amount of wins as the Texans, and that's driving me up the wall. I'm like, there's two teams in this division that have rightful spots to win it, and that's the Texans and the Jaguars. And the Colts and the Titans need to just close up shop, fucking stop winning games, go get yourself some quarterbacks or whatever you want to do with Will Levis or I guess they both have. I guess the Colts have AR, but just go get yourself some picks. Like a high pick, and fuck off and let the big dogs eat.
Yeah, I mean, quit fucking around and trying to make the postseason, bro. Like, what are you gonna do?
Stop it.
What are you gonna do, dog?
No.
I mean, what you're gonna walk? You're gonna walk into the playoffs and with Gardner Minshew and just
you wrap
Super
it
Bowl,
up.
huh?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
That's like when the Texans were like, I mean, obviously we were excited in 2015 when Brian Hoyer.
Yeah.
And the 2015 Texans were 9-7 in the postseason. I was like, hey, dude.
Ooh.
And then they 30-0 wild card Saturday, ESPN against the Kansas City Chiefs. So I was like, what did I think? What
did we think was gonna? Yeah, exactly. They're frauds. The Colts are mega frauds.
Yeah, I was like, we were barely a winning team this year. We barely won. And then the next year was like with Brock Osweiler, and I was like, hey, dude. You know, maybe. And then like we get skunked by the Patriots. It's like, what was I thinking, dude?
Yeah.
That has to be like the Colts. It's like if they try to make a playoff push, it's like what do we think we're
Dude, the Colts aren't going to sniff the playoffs, and they shouldn't. No. They shouldn't be allowed to.
They shouldn't.
No.
All right. And moral of that story is like it's a Texans and Jaguars race for sure.
Yeah.
And winning this game against the Cardinals will like ensure that we're firmly in that race.
Yeah.
We're firmly in the playoff race and in the divisional race. So.
Who do the Jaguars play this week?
They play the Titans.
They play who?
The Titans.
Oh, okay. Nah, fuck.
Yeah. What's interesting is if we win and they win, we will be 6-4. They'll be 7-3.
Yeah.
Then they come to Houston and play us next Sunday.
Yeah.
If we win that game, the records will be tied, but we would be technically in first because we have beaten the Jaguars.
We need the Titans really to come through for us.
That's a thing. Yeah. That's a thing. We win their next two games. We're in first place.
We're leading. Yeah.
That's how easy it is.
Yeah.
That's the position and then you just keep that position.
Yeah.
You just keep it. I know you'll have harder games like the Broncos and the Jets, but we beat the Bengals.
Yeah.
Just fucking play on.
Yeah.
That's how all right, this is a must-win game.
Yeah.
Must win.
Absolutely. Every game is a must-win game. Let's go. All right, let's get out of here. Let's wrap it up. But let's get our final score predictions, Gare.
Yeah. And this is going to be the fucking part of the Zing Zang blazing hot.
Yeah, blazing hot takes. Powered by Zing Zang.
Powered by Zang responsibly. The Texans win against the Arizona Cardinals pretty handily. I think the spread is like -4 for the Texans, which is wild. It's wild.
Yeah, ESPN gives the Texans a 67.1% chance.
4.5. There's a -4.5 spread for the Texans.
Yeah.
The Texans beat the Cardinals 28 to 17.
28 to
Keep it
17.
2 scores. Yeah, 28-17. CJ Stroud throws for 3 touchdowns. Another rushing touchdown. Or maybe pick 6 or something. I don't know. That'd be fun. But throws for 3 touchdowns, and we win. Not a single field goal, just touchdowns. 28-14. Excuse me, 28-17.
Do you? I know you do, but I'm going to ask. Do you remember in 17?
Oh, I know, the Deontay Foreman game.
The Titans game.
Oh.
When
I thought you were
going
to say 2017 Cardinals game.
The Texans put up 50 points.
Don't you dare.
I think final score to the game is going to be not quite that. I'm going to say it's going to be 42-10 Texans. I think CJ Stroud throws for 400. And
what?
Yeah, I think they take the momentum. I think they take that home field advantage and absolutely put on a show at NRG.
Billy.
Yeah.
Billy, I'm sorry, what was 400 yards and what?
400, 4 touchdowns.
If CJ Stroud does that, he is the MVP.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is he going to throw an interception in your head?
No.
4 touchdowns. So he will be at 19 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on the year, 2 rushing touchdowns.
If add 400 yards.
He'll have 300,000 passing yards already?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's MVP.
Yeah.
He's MVP the way you're talking him up.
Yeah, dude. No, I just have a feeling.
You have that feeling. Well, I respect your feeling. I didn't think we'd get another fucking 4 touchdown game, or one of those games.
No, I think we have 2 more of those.
Oh, well, we're talking like all pro.
Yeah, guys, CJ Stroud is next level. He doesn't.
He's top 5.
He's
top 5.
changing everything we knew about rookie quarterbacks, or maybe not.
Man.
Maybe not changing what we knew, because I don't know if it's ever going to happen again. But every single rookie quarterback record is going to be broken by CJ Stroud this year.
You know what? Maybe I'm starting to lean towards what you're saying, because we are wearing the Color Rush Deep Steel Blue with the red helmet.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, I feel like the way we're going to look will translate to how we play.
It's just all the energy is on our side. All of the energy is on our side.
Yeah, the momentum. We've built so much momentum. We can keep doing it. We just got to go out there and fucking show out.
Mm-hmm.
We got to fucking show out.
Yep.
Damn, dude. Well, so we're both predicting a win. You blowout, me kind of a blowout. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I honestly think it could be more. I think we could score over 50.
Well, if we do that, I will shit, piss, and cum.
Me too.
So.
Me too.
Yeah.
But all right, guys, let us know your final score predictions for the Texans and Cardinals game down in the comments below. Interested to hear what y'all have to say. If you enjoyed the episode, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Lets us know that you like what we're doing over here. Guys, make sure you subscribe. Also, if you're a Houston sports fan, we got Rockets, Astros, Texans, Dynamo content, all of it on the page. So just tune in. Yeah.
Yes, subscribe. And also, thank you so much to Zing Zang Bloody Mary Mix. This is delicious. This is amazing. Thank you to Celebrity Mint. Go follow them on socials. These Celebrity Mint, they have amazing shit like this Ric Flair trading coin. Woo! And also, thank you, Big City Wings, Houston's Wing Joint, Apollo's Wing Joint. They have delicious specials on Sundays and also delicious cold beer. So go watch the Texans game there this Sunday if you're in the area. So
you should.
Thank you all their sponsors for powering this episode.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, other than that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you later.
Watch Texans. Watch football. I keep doing the fucking JT O'Sullivan thing.
Back in my bag and I gotta brag. I do this shit for real.